This new Chinese AI agent is insane. You are sleeping on Chinese AI, and it is going to cost you. Everyone is still talking about ChatGPT, everyone is still comparing Claude and Gemini, and while you were doing that, Alibaba just dropped something that changes the whole conversation. This is not just another chatbot, this one actually does things. Multi-step tasks, on its own, across your phone and your computer, and it just beat some of the biggest names in AI on multiple benchmarks. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you are going to understand exactly what this model does, why it matters, and how it could change the way you work. Hey, I am Hannah and I make videos to help you learn and actually use AI tools in your day-to-day work. If you are new here, hit subscribe because I cover new AI drops as they happen, and I always break them down in plain English. So let us get into it. Alibaba just released QN3.5. And before you scroll past thinking this is just another model release from a company you do not use, let me tell you why this one is different. It dropped on February 16th, 2026, literally hours before the Lunar New Year in China. They built this specifically for what the industry is calling the agentic AI era. That means AI that does not just talk, it acts, it plans, it executes, without needing you to hold its hand at every step. You give it a goal, it figures out the steps. It can fill out forms, navigate apps on your phone or computer, and complete multi-step workflows from start to finish. That is not a chatbot, that is an agent. Now let us talk about the numbers. QN3.5 has 397 billion parameters total, but the architecture is designed so that only 17 billion are active at any one time during a task. That means it runs faster and costs less without giving up capability. Alibaba says it is 60% cheaper than its previous model and 8 times better at handling large workloads. These are self-reported numbers, so take them with a grain of salt. But even accounting for that, the efficiency gains are significant. Let us talk about the multimodal piece. QN3.5 understands text, images, audio, and video all together. Early tests have shown it generating functional 3D games, building browsers, designing websites, and analyzing medical imagery. And on languages, the previous version supported 82. QN3.5 supports 201 languages and dialects. That is a signal that Alibaba is not just building for China, they are building for the world. There are 2 versions worth knowing. The open weight model is freely available on Hugging Face and ModelScope. Developers can download it, run it, fine-tune it, and deploy it on their own infrastructure. Then there is QN3.5 Plus, the hosted version through Alibaba Cloud's Model Studio, which comes with a 1 million token context window. That is an enormous amount of information the model can process in a single go. Now here is the bigger picture. The global AI race is no longer about which model writes the best email. It is about which AI systems can actually do things autonomously. OpenAI has been pushing agents. Anthropic has been building agent tools. And Chinese companies are now making a very clear statement that they are not going to be left behind. Alibaba claims QN3.5 deploys agents up to 5 times faster than the latest ChatGPT and Claude. Self-reported, but the direction is clear. And the open weight strategy is deliberate. Analysts from LSY Consulting have noted that Chinese AI companies are releasing open models specifically to get applications built on Chinese AI foundations globally. It is working. Now I want to pause here because when I was first trying to figure out which AI models actually matter versus which ones are just hype, I found it really hard to know where to start. That is when I found this community called AI Profit Boardroom. Over 2,000 members, all focused on learning AI together and sharing what actually works. It taught me which workflows save time versus which ones waste it. The community shares real use cases and practical implementations. If you are serious about using AI to improve your work and skills, check it out. Link in description. Okay, back to QN3.5. Alibaba claims it outperforms GPT 5.2, Claude Opus 4.5, and Google Gemini 3 Pro on several benchmarks. Analysts from Gartner have confirmed it excels in multimodal capabilities and open weight accessibility. But they also flag that global adoption faces hurdles around data trust, compliance, and regulatory uncertainty. For individual developers and builders, the open-weight version is a powerful and affordable tool. For enterprises handling sensitive data, there are compliance questions worth thinking through first. But even if you never personally use QN3.5, its existence matters to you. Competition is what drives the whole industry forward. Every time a model drops with better performance at lower cost, it puts pressure on OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google to do better. That is good for everyone. Here are the practical use cases you should know about. First, automated task completion. The visual agentic capability lets QN3.5 look at your screen, understand it, and take actions. Clicking, filling forms, navigating between apps. Workflows that used to take 20 minutes of manual clicking can be compressed significantly. Second, long document processing. That 1 million token context window means you can feed it an entire company's documentation or a full research report and ask it to do something meaningful with all of it at once. Third, multilingual work. 201 languages opens up workflows with clients or partners who do not use English as a first language in a way that simply was not possible before. Fourth, building and prototyping. If you build apps, tools, or products, the multimodal agentic capabilities here are worth experimenting with. The bottom line is this: Chinese AI is serious and it is moving fast. The era of one or two dominant models from American companies is over. You now have genuinely competitive options coming from multiple directions. The smart move is to stay informed, test what is relevant to your work, and keep building your skills across tools rather than being locked into one. If you are looking to dive deeper into AI tools and actually implement them in your work, I recommend AI Profit Boardroom. Over 2,000 people learning how to use AI effectively. Everyone shares real experiences. What is working? What is not? Which tools are worth your time? Which ones to skip? No hype. Just solid information and practical guidance from people doing the work. Link in description if you want to check it out. And if you want the full process, SOPs, and 100+ AI use cases like this one, join the AI Success Lab. Links in the comments and description. You will get all the video notes from there, plus access to our community of 58,000 members who are crushing it with AI. If you found this useful, drop a like. It genuinely helps more people find this content. Subscribe for more breakdowns like this one. See you in the next one.